So what's your favorite animal out on the farm here?
Uh, Whenever we used to have pigs, those were my favorite.
Yeah.
They were always, what's the word? Very energetic. Let's say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Very loud.
My name is Melissa Stone.
I'm Tyler Knight.
And Tyler was diagnosed at age 1 in 2010 with an optic nerve glioma, a brain tumor on his optic nerve. Tyler's left eye started to swell. We took him back and forth to his pediatrician, and he, and the pediatrician thought it was some sort of version of pink eye. Yeah, so we did medication from probably September into the beginning of 2010. He went in at the beginning, February 1st, 2010, and the eye was protruding and would not go back down with the medication they were given. So they did some further looking in and saw that they could see something behind his eye. He went that day to the Children's Hospital in Macon, and they found the tumor. The very next morning, they did an MRI that confirmed it was a tumor on his optic nerve, so behind his left eye, in the chasm between his eye and his brain. We were referred to Atlanta, to the Children's Hospital of Atlanta, to determine what needed to be done, because they had special surgeons, specialists that knew what to do. So we went up there. We were there by February the 4th, and February the 9th, Tyler had a craniotomy. They cut him from one side to the other, went in and opened up a skull, and were able to take a biopsy of the tumor. So February the 12th, he started chemotherapy. So chemotherapy, we would go to Atlanta just because that's where our specialists were. He did chemotherapy for 18 months. The tumor seemed to be stable at that point. So we finished the cycle of chemotherapy. That was in June. So we started doing scans. We did monthly scans, and then actually moved to a 3-month scan in December because everything seemed to be stable. On the December scan, things seemed to be changing. And we went back in January for results, and the tumor had started growing again. So he started another cycle of chemotherapy, at which point he started having migraines. So he is 3 years old at this point. He's having migraine headaches in between January and April. In April, they went in and did another craniotomy. And wow. And removed his tumor at that point. So they were able to remove the tumor. It was between the size of a golf ball and a lemon behind his left eye. So he is, at that point, he was considered cancer-free. They were pretty sure they had got it off, but he continued the rounds of chemotherapy. Did 16 months at that time, and finished in May of 2012, I think it was, 2013. Finished in May, and then started pre-K that August. And he is still cancer-free to this point. He's got no evidence of disease, but we have dealt with side effects ever since then due to the cancer. So when Tyler was first diagnosed, when we were first in the hospital in Macon, Joe's Hope was actually in office that day seeing patients in the hospital. And they were sent to our room so that we could talk with them. And they'd been with us throughout the journey. Gas cards back and forth to treatment. There was a time that we thought we were going to need to stay in the Ronald McDonald House in Atlanta, and they were right there to help us get that done. At 4 or 5, Tyler, we didn't do Make-A-Wish, but we were able to do, his biggest thing was Legos. He loved Legos, and they were able to help us get a trip to Legoland in Florida. So Hawgs for Hope raises money through Jay's Hope as a named fund. One of the really big things that they do is that every year Jay's Hope has a week-long camp for kids actually and their siblings. Any kids that live in the household can go to this camp, and Hawgs for Hope provides the food that these kids have during the week. So a lot of the funding goes to that. There's a breakfast snack when the kids walk in the door. There are snacks during the day, and then there's a lunch every day that is covered through Hawgs for Hope covered by Hawgs for Hope funds under Jay's Hope. So it works directly back into those. They also, like I said, they provide bags. They do the new family bags when a patient comes in, and will provide just about anything. If they know that, this family is in need of this, they'll reach out and use their funds specifically to help that family.
Wow, what a story, baby.
Yes.
I mean,
Amazing.
just listening to Melissa talk about the struggles that they had when Tyler was little with the cancer they had in his eye, and listening to how hard that was.
Right. And what all he went through and where he is now.
Right.
It's amazing.
It is. And,
Yes.
and God intervened obviously to heal him, but there's folks that are out there to help him, and that's what's so amazing about Hawgs for Hope, and how what Hawgs for Hope does feeds into Jay's Hope.
Right.
And it provides that money for families that are going through what Tyler and Melissa went through. And man, just out here today, just spending time with them out here on their property and hang out
Beautiful
with Stanley
property.
too. Yeah, beautiful property. And just hanging out with them here and getting to hear Tyler's story is just amazing. But, that just really blows my mind. But guys, I'm telling you, Saturday, October 5th, is when the ride will be, and it'll start out at Macon HD. How much is it?
$30.
$30, and then an additional T-shirt is $10.
$10 for each additional T-shirt.
Right. And there's going to be all kinds of prizes, 50-50, a dice roll, just all kinds of fun. If you've never experienced it, you got to come out and check it out. Even if you don't ride, come and check out all the bikes leaving out of Macon HD. It is really
That's an experience.
That is an experience that you won't ever forget. So we hope to see you guys Saturday, October 5th. Remember, registration's at 9:30 and Kickstands Up at 11:30. We'll see you guys.
Bye.